Let me just start this review off by saying this. I love the found footage genre. It's not fantastic, it's not even a good genre, but it is such a good source of some of the dumbest movies out there. That's my phone. You got movies like Cloverfield and Blair Witch, and those are fine, sure, but then you have the multitude of movies out there that do nothing more than reveal the director to be a cheapskate that knows nothing about making movies. Tape 407 just happens to be one of those. Tape 407 follows the wacky, zany adventures of two women, one of them a helium addict, as they deal with a monster in the woods that happens to be the laziest creation in existence. Yeah, thanks for watching my review. Click that like button, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter. So the movie starts out with warnings stating the confidentiality of the tape and stating it's under investigation and review. This movie's so confidential that it's on Netflix. Also, this happens on New Year's Eve, apparently. Is that important? I don't know.
Here we are, on the way home. We're going to the airplane.
Do you really have to tape everything?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good. Yes, her voice does in fact sound like that for the entire movie.
Okay, well, maybe you should buy your own camera.
Why would I do that if I could just use yours?
Right, like you do all the rest of my stuff.
Exactly.
What a mooching piece of So the budget for extras couldn't have exceeded $100. I really like how we're seeing nothing other than the back of the seat.
Ooh, I love your bag.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you're comfortable because we're gonna spend the first 15 minutes just sitting on this plane watching this crap.
Camera back.
Hi, sir.
Can you please give me my camera back? I'm really sorry.
Do you like to be on camera?
Can you please give me my camera back?
Or does this make you uncomfortable?
I would prefer not. Leave.
Just a video.
Fuck you.
Plus
Sorry,
25 for the
it's
extra
true.
bag. It wouldn't kill you
Sir,
to offer me a little service.
sir, I need you
The only service I'd be giving this guy is directions on how to leave. So are we just gonna ignore the fact that we went from dark of night to broad daylight in the span of 3 minutes? Shut up, phone.
Are you paying attention to the exit rows? Are you paying attention? Are we at an exit row?
This is completely important to the story and is in no way a cheap tactic to pad this film to feature length. Wait a minute.
Paying attention to the exit rows? Are you paying attention? Are we at an exit row?
Did you see that?
Paying attention to the exit rows? Are you paying attention? Are we at an exit row?
The video cuts, but the audio remains intact.
Are you paying attention? Are we at an exit row?
It's such a simple mistake not to make. My God!
a few minutes. We've already been here for an hour. It's getting dark.
What? It was already. Never mind.
Yes, take off. My favorite part.
Finally.
It's just like a roller coaster. I love it, just hates it.
Okay, wait a minute. So now it's pitch black again? Did they honestly sit on the runway for like 3 hours? They were in taxi mode before the cut, and it was bright. Now it's dark? Like... What? He just realized that this movie's gonna get distribution.
Bye, New York. Hello, LA.
Oh, so are we gonna speed this up now?
Trish.
Oh my God, can something happen, please?
That's because you need more light.
What?
Hey, you need more light.
Cool. Do you have like a flashlight?
I don't know if I have one of these.
Did you just apparate out of thin air so the movie could have a second camera angle?
And stuff full.
And why do you have a fancy light for your camera?
Well, it's because I'm a camera thief. I steal cameras and I sell them on the black market.
Really?
No,
Nice.
of course not.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, that was funny?
She probably doesn't want to talk
No,
about
that's
that.
fine. Yeah, yes, I have. I've seen some ugly stuff, but
Holy crap, was this the girl running the camera for Escape from Tomorrow? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I should go back to watching Transformers because I clearly didn't understand that masterpiece. Okay.
Compared to watching houses blow up?
perhaps, but self-preservation is an instinct that I possess, so.
This can't possibly be foreshadowing of any kind.
Information?
Please do.
Thank
You guys
you.
want to play around with this little gadget?
Yes. Can I please use
No.
This would never happen. Straight up, immersion officially broken.
it? Unless I won't break it.
If you do, I will break your legs.
Really?
No.
No! I'm done! Fast forward this shit! So this girl harasses the assistant. They hand out some stupid New Year's toys and... Actually, okay, you know what? The attendant's kind of cute, not gonna lie.
Noise maker?
Of course.
Here you go.
7, 6, 5.
Whoa, what? That was the most abrupt cut I've ever seen. 14 minutes into this movie, folks. We've wasted 14 minutes of our lives watching this crap. Yay!
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. You too. Happy New Year. Nice banana.
Oh my god, that is going in the gift folder. I'm serious. You thought I wasn't serious? Look at that, I'm serious.
Happy New Year. You've had some drinks. You're happy now. Thank you. Whoa. Holy smokes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing some turbulence.
Is this finally? Is this it? Is this finally it? Oh my god, yes! Finally!
Whoa. Jesse?
Put your seatbelt on, okay? Listen to me right now.
Okay.
Okay, is it on?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, now.
What did she just set that thing down and put on her seatbelt? I don't know. I just feel like she wouldn't be thinking, hey, this home video needs a reaction shot of my sister to convey to the audience visually she's upset. Also, it feels like she's wearing a GoPro, but she's holding a normal camera from them talking about it. So this means she's making sure it's in front of her face the whole time. Whatever. So the plane crashes. There's an obvious cut right here between him walking and his stunt, and some bright light shine. Okay. The whole time, though, this girl refuses to set this camera down, except for right now. Oh, now that the masks are down, she sets it down. She didn't do it for her seatbelt, but now she feels she has to. Okay. This is supposed to be a 13-year-old girl, people. She'd be flipping out and holding on to her sister or something in this kind of situation. Not making sure that the movie looked good. Whatever, so they hit the ground, and the camera dies until it magically comes back. The plane was ripped into several pieces, but the camera remained intact. Actually, you know what? This is one of my favorite shots right here because we're kind of forced to look at nothing but the wreckage, and it's, you know, it's all nicely lit by the fire, and we can only hear what's going on.
Jesse!
Let me out! Oh my. Help me! Oh my god! Help me!
It's a good way to cause tension, and it's one of the more realistic ways to do found. Oh. Hey, look, she's finally acting her age. Too bad her crying is fake as shit.
Get off the plane!
Wait a minute. So it's her sister holding the camera? Wait a minute. So that means her sister's arm was slashed like this, and the first thought in her mind was, wait, gotta grab the camera and turn on the light. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe it would pass as her feeling like she needed some kind of light source, and she just knew? But wait, they teased that this guy's camera had a light on it. So it's his, right? Why was it just lying out? Like, did the plane crash and cause it to start recording? If it was that dark to begin with, how did Jesse even find it? She would have had to have known where it was before, right? Am I giving this movie too much credit?
Help!
Alright, that was kind of cute. Half a point for that reveal.
It's okay, it's okay.
Don't squeeze it! Don't squeeze it!
We're gonna do it, Todd.
I want to complain that her sister's in pain and Jesse's mindset is to show the audience, but I guess you could argue she's giving them light? Maybe? I'd love to find something that makes sense, guys. I'm sorry. It is nice to see this guy in action, though. His exposition about Iraq was vague enough to make us kind of wonder, you know, what he went through, and now we get to see a taste of what he learned over there by the way he's acting now. It's actually a pretty good way of helping us discover a character in this movie. I gotta give it a point. Don't take that shit lightly, because I don't hand out points freely.
We don't know how close we are to something. We could look. We could maybe.
The truth is,
My
we don't
wife was
know.
at the front of the plane.
The best thing for us to do right now.
I gotta go find my
is
wife.
stay
You know, I kind of actually like this scene. Everyone has a different perspective of the situation, and they all seem to make enough sense. Some people feel they should stick together, but this guy's a legitimate reason to leave the group. I'd want to go find my wife. I guess that's another point. My only problem, though, is that the scene goes on forever. They spend like 10 minutes just sitting here arguing. We get it. They all have different agendas after the crisis. It's kind of boring just watching them reiterate the same thing over and over. Not to mention Jesse just keeps going back over and we get to watch this girl fake cry the whole time.
Can we stop the camera, please? Can we just shut the camera down, please? Just shut the camera down! Shut it down!
Okay, why does Jessie need to be recording this? Why does she have to fight about it? She doesn't know this is gonna be a movie, right? So what reason does she have to leave the thing on to the point of this woman yelling at her? I know they do the whole hands on a lens, shuts it off thing, but it immediately goes to this. Which means Jessie must have just been sitting there thinking, alright, tensions are low, it's time to record again. Why? I mean, this guy even showed them that the light works without recording, which throws the whole we need light theory out the window as far as why they're recording. I don't know, this movie just makes no sense to me. This is why found footage movies tend to not work. So this fat guy, Charlie, just decides to start some trouble again.
How long's it been now?
I don't know, about 35, 45 minutes.
Is there an ETA on these?
No, she said 45 minutes
Generally,
before.
it's between 45 minutes, and that's what I
Because
know.
if it's what you think, I'm really not interested in hearing it, okay?
That's what I know, sir.
Oh, okay. Because you knew that they were going to come 10 minutes ago, but
Hey, buddy.
I guess you don't know that.
Please stop yelling at me.
Hey, what's your name?
You are just feeding. Please, I need you to stay calm, too.
Who are you, everyone's mother here? You're the den mother?
It is my job to try to get everybody out of here alive.
Really?
Yes, really.
Well, it was your airline's job to get me to Los Angeles, but I'm somewhere in Shitville, okay?
On that flight, sir, do you understand the people that I work with and people that
Stop.
I know?
Stop.
Stop it. Stop. Stop talking to me like stop it.
Holy shit. Yeah, that'll defuse the situation. Keep sticking that camera in his face. Is this how adults act in the real world? I'd just be sitting there, you know, not fueling the fire. Oh yeah, so Trish has lost so much blood at this point that she's already starting to feel sleepy.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Trisha. Trisha.
Trish. Stay awake. Come on. Trish.
Look, hey.
Keep this in mind. That comes into play for a huge plot hole.
Hey, hey. Trish. Come on. Trish. Trish.
Okay, that's
look
it.
at
I'm
me.
going back.
Also, her sister will just not shut the fuck.
Letty.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, are you okay? Tell the audience if you're okay. You know, I feel kind of bad making fun of this because these performances aren't terrible. I sort of feel like I'm watching real people. The fact they're nobody's help, sure, but it's not a terrible performance on anyone's part. It's just the writing. Actual signs of possible talent, and it's wasted on this script. So they're digging through the med kit looking for something to use when suddenly...
Is it like a rubber... Oh my god.
What is that?
Okay, kind of creepy. Half a point for that. Don't worry though, they totally ruin it by not showing us the tree line at all, and instead Jessie here feels the need to film people's faces. Seriously, she is the only one not facing the trees. I get it's a movie, but someone tell me that you wouldn't be pointing that thing at the trees to catch whatever's going on out there.
Hello?
Hey!
Hello?
Oh my god, I mean, all I see is someone shouting and some random girl with a camera standing so close you can actually see the bounce back light on her. Imagine how awkward this must have been to film. You'd think that the light in her eyes would make it pretty much, oh, I don't know, impossible to see. She's not even pushing her out of the way. I'd be shielding my eyes and saying, hey man, cut that shit out. This is really what makes the movie fall apart for me here. Once the plane finally crashes, it felt kind of decent, but then you do this. And this is why found footage normally doesn't work. Because it's a movie. You have to show your audience what's going on. What ends up happening is that you're seeing this. A character suddenly becomes a studio cameraman and has to get reaction shots rather than what's going on. This is the one thing I liked about Cloverfield. It's found footage, but you're still seeing what's going on. The action is driving where the camera's going, and it works. It falls apart during dialogue, of course, but at the same time, it doesn't completely break your immersion because the camera's just sort of sitting there, and it looks like they just happen to be in frame, and it's just kind of nice. Of course, a movie like this is so poorly written, we're a half hour into it before even getting a hint that there's some kind of entity out there endangering everyone, which is downright ridiculous. Horror movies always start out with some kind of scene that sets the tone for the movie. Most likely a scene where two people die. Then you introduce your characters, then you have your movie. Even Escape from Tomorrow got this right. The first 3 minutes of the movie, this happens. I mean, at least they got that right. The problem with found footage movies, Cloverfield included, is that you're bound to this rule of this has to look like a normal home video. But then you also have to treat it like a feature film and get the necessary imagery in the shots to properly convey what's going on. This is the main reason why most found footage movies just don't work. Okay, rant over. Let's continue the movie.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look. You can finally see the trees. Kind of. Hey, at least we get to see what they're looking. Oh, never mind.
Can you say your name for me?
All right. I would definitely be finding a hiding spot in that wreckage at this point. I'll take dark, dingy wreckage over wide open plain with a monster that sounds like that could get me. Seriously, there's somewhere between LA and New York. Do there exist animals like lions or tigers in this neck of the woods that make a call like that? Even if it could be that kind of animal, wouldn't you be hiding?
Did you hear a voice?
That's not a person.
Once again, the drunk is the most logical.
Liz, I don't know what the hell that is. Get out of here.
Yep, definitely would start hiding. So they decide to follow the eerie, not of this world noise into the dark woods. Sure, well, I guess stupid decisions happen all the time in horror movies. I mean, how else do you explain the cute Japanese girl going into a haunted hospital? Does it really justify a lack of logic, though, saying that the movie's a horror movie? Pop-up scare in 3, 2, 1. Told you.
We're back to the plane. Back to the plane.
Oh, okay. Now you want to go back to the plane? Oh, okay. For you editors out there, here's a weird cut.
It's the best shelter we have. We're going back to the plane. We're going back to the plane now.
If you don't know why that was weird, you're just not an editor. I am so sorry your wife died. Let me shove this camera in your face. I would think some privacy would be in order, like if you were actually sorry. I mean, me, I'd just be walking around the wreckage with the camera anyways, not focusing on this guy.
Hey, man, I'm sorry about your wife, but, did you see any, like, food or water over there on the ground?
Are you kidding me right now?
We are filming here, jeez!
Hey, man, I'm trying to help us here.
The guy just claims he was trying to gather food in case they had to stay a while. Makes sense. They don't know how long they'll be out there. Everyone just jumps up in rage against them, though. Why does the writer feel such a need to paint this one man as the main antagonist? There's a monster in this movie, right?
I'm gonna get back on the plane. I'm gonna find us something to eat.
How dare you! I'm gonna kill her!
Can I, you mind if I go on and get the, my camera?
Wait a minute! Play it again!
Can I, you mind if I go on and get the, my camera?
So this means it's Jesse's camera we've been looking through? So wait a minute, she had a light this whole time?
Jess.
Wait, let me.
Can I use your, light?
Yeah.
Her light! And it's seemingly adjustable, just like this guy's. So why did he show it off if they have the same attachment? That actually seemed like decent setup for her needing a light. No, it was definitely her camera. I don't even know anymore. Oh my god. Why? Why? What's hilarious about this is so obviously so they can have different camera angles. At least it makes sense for this guy to have a camera since he's been doing it for God knows how long, but whatever.
Son of a bitch.
Was it destroyed? I guess not. Though you know what? I don't blame him. I'd be happy too if all my gear survived the plane crash. What are the odds though of 2 cameras remaining intact on a crash this bad? His stuff makes sense. It's in a nice, neat little padded bag. But Trish's camera was just sitting in her sister's lap. It could have gone flying anywhere.
Look at that.
So
Look
light.
at
Oh my
that.
god, the
Look at
light
that.
works!
Oh my god, she has like the exact same camera. The exact same camera. Please, somebody tell me, why was the light so impressive?
You want a peanuts?
That was actually kind of funny.
Here, Jess.
Yeah, we're good.
You want peanuts?
Thanks. Thanks, Charlie.
So where's the,
Boy, you've certainly got a skip in your step. You were almost bleeding out like a half hour ago, and now you're walking and bustling about just fine and smiling too. Hey, I guess your arm doesn't hurt anymore. 40 minutes into the movie now, and we've barely heard this monster, and nothing has really happened. It's just so boring. Why couldn't something be happening now?
Here we go.
yeah, anybody have one? You have some?
Whoa, never mind. Too bad the oh-so forewarning tape glitch happened right before it. Whoa, wait, what the why just a random handgun out of nowhere? How'd you even sneak that on board? Nice kickback, by the way, very convincing. It's not as bad as the muzzle flash, though. Someone hasn't been watching Freddy W. So this thing ninja'd its way into the wreckage, caused all this noise, and then vanished? Not even the sound of its feet? Completely silent. Damn, these guys are screwed. Props though for not showing us the monster. I love when movies do that, as long as it makes sense, which this movie does not. So they find the flight attendant on the other side of the plane, and she's not really that torn up for a beast that pulls you in and does what sounds like eats you. I want to see her eaten, man.
Lois, look at me, please.
No respect, man. No respect. She gets way too close for someone not to get bothered by this.
Back there, what did you see?
I don't know. It was big. It was
We gotta get the hell out of here.
Was there something that could do this? Could it have done this?
it was big enough to. Yes.
You wait until now to tell us this?
I don't know.
This thing's all over the place out here. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Where exactly did you think you could go? So then they run away off into the woods for some reason, and then just decide to make shelter in this cabin. Why do I get the feeling that all this is gonna do is give us 30 minutes of bad exposition, and then the monster shows up again? Oh, but wait a minute. The air marshal lady didn't make it in with them.
We just can't leave her out there. What are we doing? Who cares? Shut up.
I feel like this is gonna lead to a jump scare of the lady coming up out of nowhere in the woods. Well, at least we saw part of the monster. Reminds me of this though. Admittedly though, this is kind of cool with the shadow play and the sound effects. Too bad I don't care, and I guess the monster doesn't either since it just decides to leave. That whole scene, just, whatever.
God damn it!
Okay, so now they're hearing gunfire, and some of it sounds like automatic rifle fire. It doesn't amount to much though. It doesn't matter. No one wants to stay quiet for longer than 5 seconds.
I don't want to be here right now. I don't want to be here right now. I don't want to be here right now.
Join the club.
I just want to see them all get eaten right now. That would make my day.
I can't see and I can't breathe.
Oh, wait a minute. You said you can't see? Here, let me get this light in your eyes. So long story short, the plan is to stay until morning and then leave. I mean, alright. Obviously, people disagree, but who cares? Then Charlie asks for the camera to get shut off, and people freak out.
We're in a thriving...
Charlie, can everyone shut up for a second?
Seriously, this is a National Geographic. Seriously, please.
My God, people sure want their cameras on. Then it just cuts to everyone sitting around doing nothing. Oh, okay. Then Charlie explains to us again that he had a heart attack, and he doesn't have his heart medication.
I haven't had my heart medication. It's somewhere. It's probably in Albuquerque right now.
Is this set up for something? No, it's not. So then I guess in some sort of spooky fashion, while they're talking, Trish here points something out.
There's something over there, guys.
What?
Right there.
Oh, jeez. What?
I find it so hard to believe, though, that these people didn't explore every aspect of the shelter before sitting down in the dead center of the room in a circle, leaving their backs to all the windows. In fact, if I were there, I would suggest them all sitting in a porcupine formation. That was a total war joke! Alright, so they conclude it's a military box, and like anyone else, they decide to open it, and they find flashlights and a walkie-talkie. You know what this means. Obligatory run through the woods chase scene coming up in about 4 minutes. So they call on the walkie, and they immediately hear what sounds like cars.
Go look at
That sounds like an automobile.
the window.
That sounds like an automobile.
Yeah, sounds like a car.
I see something.
That was pretty freaking quick, actually. Oh, and then they see headlights. This won't lead to a monster chase at all.
Why is he just standing there? What's going on?
This won't be spooky-ooky at all.
Hey!
Oh, Jesus!
Everybody, come back inside.
Please come back.
Everybody.
Car!
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Oh, guys, I told you. Guys, I told you.
Oh, fuck!
We're still here.
I swear to God, I hope whoever casted this woman got fired and never gets another job ever again. Ever. Like, not even flipping fries. So while they're yelling amongst each other...
Get out of here! Go!
Oh, and then this guy gets grabbed by the air and gets pulled somewhere. Sure. Meanwhile, the Twister sisters and Charlie here are running when Trish trips over her own foot.
Trish! No! Trish!
Come on, get up. Come on.
What's wrong?
Come on.
Uncle May,
Come on.
How do you break your own foot from tripping over it with that dainty little run? So Charlie tries to help him out, and then, like, when Trish just refuses to get up, he runs away. I don't blame him, though. Why do I get the feeling that he's just gonna be eaten, though? Because the bad man ran away and left him to die. How dare he?
Charlie! Wait! I need your help!
This could all just be avoided if you would just put the stupid camera down and actually help out like a human being would do. Oh, and then Charlie comes back. Oh, okay. Point for the unexpected, I guess. I'm not actually keeping track of these points. So while they limp out of the woods and try to act, I can't help but wonder where they're even going. Are they just running off into the darkness? Do they realize how retarded that plan is? Oh, and then they find the road. And they find a light. I hope they all get eaten.
We're on this road. This road seems to be fairly okay to go on. There's actually tire tracks and footprints, and they're pretty fresh.
How the fuck? How do you know that? When did you become the Witcher? How do you know from being in the dark like this if the footprints and tire tracks are fresh or not?
Get bit.
Oh, I wonder what'll happen with this. So then they find this town, or at least a building thing. We have 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left. And I can't help but realize that this whole movie is nothing but sit, run, sit. You get the idea.
Careful, sweetie, careful.
Trish, stay with everyone else.
Sweetie,
Hello?
you see anything? Sweetie.
Trish.
No.
Get out.
She needed help walking not even 20 seconds ago, and now she's mobile, and apparently nobody can catch up to her, because if it was me, I'd be pulling her away from that building like, hey, back up. That's some dangerous crap. So they explore the town, and apparently nobody's lived in it for decades, so they kick a door down and decide to go inside. Oh, and then they find this really old radio and just assume it'll work. Sure.
Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Over. Please respond. Over.
This actress did not research radio speak at all. You only say over when you're actually done speaking. Also, this was pointless. We hear a guy shouting in one stock gun sound effect. Oh, so spooky. So then some other female comes on the radio and says that they're looking for the crash survivors, and everyone rejoices.
This is NTSB. Please respond. Over.
Oh my god. Hello, my name is Laura Hawkins. I'm a U.S. Air Marshal. Can you hear me? Over.
I've been looking all over for you. Where are you? Over.
You idiots have never watched movies, have you?
Copy. Tail end. Are you near the fuselage? Over.
No, we are not. We were forced to leave the fuselage. We are in a town maybe a few miles away, and we are uncertain of our exact location. Over.
Are you able to return to the crash site? Are you able to return to the plane? Over.
For what purpose? Alright, even if this wasn't a rescue operation, and some men in Black Op to gather all evidence and survivors, wouldn't you tell them to stay put? You run the risk of losing them if you have them all run off into the dark again. This is so stupid.
We understand your situation. However, we need you to return to the plane. You must go back to the aircraft and retrieve the emergency box at the rear panel of the aircraft. Inside, there will be a flare gun kit. Your instructions are to fire the flares into the air so we can ascertain your exact location. Over.
Yeah, they need another chase scene for the movie. Also, what the fuck? They know the plane went down, but they need to have a flare fired for the exact location?
We are unable to return to the aircraft at this time. Over. Is there any other way that you can locate us? Over.
Stop saying it before you're done!
You have your
I
gun?
have my gun. If we stay together. Listen, what if we don't take the same road
No
back?
way. No, I'm not taking that road
We're gonna
again.
take a different path back. So we'll stay together. We'll use our flashlights. We've got the lights from the cameras.
Do you have any idea?
Excuse me, that's a really retarded idea.
Back to the point.
You said the North Star. You said you saw the North Star before. Can you show me where that is? If we...
Wait a minute. You weren't around for the constellation talk. That was back when they were still limping towards the light.
Follow the handle to the North Star. Then you can get home.
How would you know if she mentioned that if you were what they were running towards?
If we can follow that, we can get back to the fuselage.
Really?
Excuse me, how exactly would that work? You gotta know more than just where the North Star is. You ran so many different directions while running away from the plane, you don't know where the crash site is relative to the North Star.
Find a
We're
different
gonna
route.
find a different road. You're gonna show me the North Star,
Yes.
and we're gonna move quickly, and we're gonna move quietly.
gotta stay
Okay,
together.
guys?
I really don't think you understand what a dumb plan this is. So they leave. They leave the town. And they try to make their way back with their plan.
I think this is the right way.
You haven't even checked the North Star yet, and you think you're going the right way? You've earned your fate.
You serious?
Oh good, now they're ripping off Alien.
You right, man?
Hey, you.
You alright?
Jimmy, you alright?
Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy.
You're not looking so good, man. Oh my
Jimmy. Oh my god!
Jimmy, are you okay? Wait, so did they just stop and happen to rest on this little nest? No, are they implying he threw them up? I didn't see any eggs come out of his mouth. What is that? So going against the plan, they run right into this huge open area and they find the car from earlier. They decide to take it and then they get lost. But wait, let's take a look at this. They came at the car from this direction and she pulls out and continues driving where they were heading. But then they say that's not right and she needs to turn around.
Wait, stop.
Turn around!
No, it's back, it's the other way.
Not right!
So why were you going that way in the first place? Why were you running away from the other direction if that's not the right... I'm so glad the camera could point out what she was driving at. Then the monster attacks him in the car by banging on the window a couple of times and then leaves. So they can drive away now, right?
I'm dead anyway. Alright, here's the deal. We stay in here, we sitting ducks. I got a little bit of gas left in the tank. I feel a little bit better. I'm gonna make a run for it.
What? No! You can't run it! No!
Shut up.
Are you joking? He's already dead and he's trying to... You know what? No. Fuck you. I hope you and your annoying sister and the air marshal lady all get eaten and Jimmy gets to take all the glorious glory and the alien overlords reward him for his actions and take him back to their home planet.
No, Jimmy! No, you can't!
Oh wow! Way to make a waste of his heroic attempt!
I don't know what to do! You can't leave out there. Okay.
Yep. They both deserve to die. You've officially given up any and all rights. You are no longer sentient enough to even keep yourselves alive.
No, I see Jimmy! Oh, where's Laura? Where's Laura?
Somebody go to Hamlet!
Where's Laura?
So Jimmy gets back in the car, and they continue their excursion through the mighty jungle, but I don't think the lion is sleeping tonight, if you know what I'm saying. That was a music joke.
Keep going down this road. We're gonna find the plane. It's gonna be around here somewhere.
Wait, what? You're not gonna use this vehicle to simply get out of the woods?
Look at me. Don't do too much shit. I'm not gonna fucking die. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, sure you're not. So after they find the plane, Jimmy runs off to find the flares.
Jimmy!
I hate this girl. I hate her. I hate this woman. It's like they want him dead.
Shoot it off! Yes, we're gonna be saved, Jesse. There's something wrong with you!
Oh, what a shock.
I'm not gonna fucking die.
So Jesse and Trish here drive for their lives, and they're totally gonna get away, right, guys?
Hold on, Trish, wait up. I just wanna... That's better.
Wait, are you serious? Are you serious? They live? I swear they better die. Wait, so they just happen to crash in some random military site, and they get to walk away scot-free?
I'm so ready to go home.
It's a car! Look! It's a car!
Oh, they're toast! Have these retards never watched a movie in their lives?
Scared, it's all gonna be okay now. It's almost over.
We're going home, Jesse.
All right.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad I found you girls.
Jesse, no!
Holy crap, the movie actually kind of got good.
Full sweep complete, I repeat. Full sweep complete.
Yeah, nice read there, buddy.
Let's see what you girls got on here.
What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh, so you're to blame for this crap. And then it ends. That's the movie. So you got somewhat decent acting, sure, but horrible writing, bad pacing, hilariously bad special effects, bad camera work, bad audio. I mean, for God's sakes, audio is the easiest thing to do. This is one of those movies where you just get some friends, some alcohol, and you have a good time. But aside from that, it is one of the worst movies you will ever see, and I'm glad I can wash my hands clean of this filth. What?